What is up, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Today we got GATs.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me.
First off, I just want to say, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I was watching his videos. I've been watching his videos for a couple years now. If you guys haven't seen Pete from, what the hell is it called? DIY Auto School. I'll put the link in the description. Get a chance to watch his videos, man. That dude's funny. He's off the wall. Make sure you tell him I sent you in the comments. I learned a lot from his videos. I was just watching. I figured I'd give him a shout out. His videos are very informative. He does full car restorations. Very informative. Loudmouth. Obnoxious. But not in a bad way. Just like funny. You know what I mean? Like the dude is just literally off the wall. But very, very good informative content. Go over and check him out. Make sure you subscribe. Man, I'd hate to work for that dude. I really would. Anyways, let's get into the video. So, as you saw in the beginning there, I have this neat little gun. Now, as far as I know, Snap-on does not make one of these. And honestly, I can't tell you the brand. I bought this off eBay a few years ago. And I don't know what kind of warranty it has, but it hasn't broken. I can't imagine it breaking. It's plastic and metal. I'm no AVE, so I can't tell you what kind of metal or plastic it is. But there are some numbers on the side. There's this little dial here, and I'm not sure what that's for. The numbers don't turn, so I don't think that works. And there's like this little spot right there where there's a number. You probably can't see it. But this tool is very, very handy, and what it is, it's a zip tie tool. And I use this usually whenever I use zip ties, because it gets, like, say you're doing, I don't know, stereo equipment in a car, okay? And you want the wires to be all nice and tidy and put together neatly. Well, what this does is this installs the zip tie, and it gets it as tight as possible and then cuts the excess off. And there's this little feed mechanism in here. The way it works is it grabs the zip tie and then it pulls it back. When you release the trigger, it stops biting, and then the mechanism comes forward, and then when you pull the trigger again, it bites it and pulls it and keeps doing so until the zip tie is completely tight to the point where it cuts it. Now I'm going to give you a little demonstration on how this works so you guys can see. But fuck, I don't know what I'm going to use it on. I had everything figured out until now. Alright, so I found this Traxxas engine. It's whatever. It's a blown Traxxas engine. 2.5R. I'm gonna use this. I'll use this here just for something to wrap the zip tie around. It's a blown engine, so I upgraded the other truck to the 3.3, and I just put the blown 2.5R in here. Okay, oh, fuck this. We'll take the air filter off. Okay, so we have the motor. Pull start. Actually, let's take that off. That's not serving no purpose. Okay, so here we have the zip tie. Now, unfortunately, it does not start the zip tie for you. So you simply start the zip tie. Alright, now, show you guys how this works. Alright, there is a groove in here, okay, where you set the zip tie inside of it, and you keep the locking end on the outside of it, like such. Alright, and then when you pull it, see that? It pulls the zip tie. So, now that I screwed myself and made it too small, I think. No, I did not. Alright, so you put it on there, Gets it nice and tight. And then it cuts it off. Take the remainder of the zip tie out. Now you have a hella tight zip tie with a perfectly shaved end. Like, it leaves very minimal excess of the zip tie out of the other end. And that's on there. That's on there tight. That's not going anywhere. Now, I will find this tool on Amazon and I will link it in the description. So you guys will be able to find your own and purchase it if you'd like. Anytime you're doing anything, even if you're zip tying like inner fender wells together because the customer hit something or broke a splash shield or whatever, and they don't want to put a new one on because they know they can just zip tie it and it's fine, out of sight, out of mind type of deal. This is perfect for that. Even though it's out of sight, out of mind, this works and gives you a very, very clean look. You know, like you don't have tabs sticking out. Most people just cut them with cutting dikes or scissors or whatever have you. But with this here, you don't have to. It does everything. And we all know sometimes when you pull a zip tie, you can't really get it that tight to where it pulls all the excess out or wraps wires up all the way. Like you just can't pull it. Like it's slippery or you can't grasp it. This grabs it and this will not let it go. So you can see how the mechanism works here. I'll show you. It's upside down, but you get it. You can see the teeth in here grabbing and releasing. Right there it grabs, see, as I pull it. And then it just grabs it and pulls it back, and then when I let off the trigger, it releases and then goes forward, which allows you to have a ratcheting mechanism. It works kind of like a, I guess a come along or a ratchet strap type of deal per se. So I think I have another zip tie here. Yes, I do. So I could show you guys again. If I could fit it around, oh, huh. Oh, that would have been cool. I was gonna put it around the can and see if I couldn't crush it, but I couldn't. Well, we have the demo blocks for the vampire tool, so let's do it again. It's fun. It's really fun. It's balls of fun. It's a shit ton of fun. You guys really need to try this. You'll be amused all day. You won't put it down. It's better than Disney World, I promise. Look how quick that works. Nicely. Gets it nice and tight. Like I can't even slide that. Now there it goes, a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Like it's really tight. So again, I'm not too sure what the numbers are. I'm wondering if that's how much pressure it requires before it cuts it, or I don't know. I really don't know what those numbers could be for. I haven't tried turning it and testing it out. Oh, you're focusing on that. Eesh. I haven't tried turning it and testing it out, so I'm not 100% sure. As far as like the aesthetics, I mean, it's pretty cool. It looks good, you know. Like, looks like here's where a rebrander would put their name. Here, let's write Snap-on on there. We could put Snap-on on there, and then it'll be Snap-on, red and black. Or we could put Harbor Freight. Now this goes along with another handy tool, the wire strippers, although I did just break my trigger style wire strippers. Those are my favorite. I love those. And I think I bought both of these at the same time, the wire strippers and these. And I believe I got this for like $4 or $5 on eBay. But I was from China and I had to wait like 2 months for it. So again, I'll put the link in the description from Amazon. I'm sure I can find it. And then you guys can go ahead and purchase it yourselves. For the price, I'm sure it's not going to be any more than $15. Probably be cheaper. Every time I say a price, it winds up being cheaper. And like I said, you guys can get it yourself. Pretty nifty little tool. I like showing little odd rare tools that, you know, a lot of people that don't have. They're not that popular, because then it opens up ideas for guys that, you know, don't know what to look for all the time. This I actually found, I got the idea from an ex's dad, oddly enough, and he was like, hey, you ever see one of these? And I was like, fuck no. I was like, I wanna try it. And I tried it and I liked it, so I found one and I bought one, and that's how that whole story went. That's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like the new rare tool type dealios, and that's all I got for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me